Human beings, we're strange, aren't we? We're piloting our own ship, yet we have to make course corrections without a navigator. And in a storm that we don't understand, with provisions that we don't have the cue of, nor a port to which we know we can find safe harbor. We as human beings are expected to figure out all of these things ourselves. That's why it's usually easier for people to accept the explanation for things from their parents or from society or their peers. And we hope that the course that has been laid out through these various sources is a course that will lead us home. And what is home? What are we doing here? What are we doing as human beings? Who are we as individuals? Religions, they form a basis that they hope everyone draws from, because the leaders of religions or leaders in society or culture are trying to direct us. But ultimately, any direction that was preconceived with the motivation of directing us is not the direction the individual can or must take in order to find themselves, or to find a place where they can be themselves, or find a place to what? Heaven? To a triumph? I often think that human beings in general, we're like Mr. Magoo's, fumbling into one triumph after another or one defeat after another. And our ability to reflect upon all these victories or defeats is hampered by limited understanding and false promises and a plan that is only conceived to try to control us. We as human beings, before we were human beings, we went through many lifetimes, many births as animals, as plants. We have all this karma, even in former lifetimes as human beings, that builds up to make us, our soul, experience or see the fruits of its labor, or the reaping of what we have sown in previous lifetimes. But every individual is unique. Every individual does not understand the karma or aware of it. So we were taught lessons with a blindfold on and a strange expectations from the state of things that we find our way, even not knowing our roots, our actions in former lives, or our inabilities or our weaknesses. This is a Herculean task for every individual, but it's accomplishable, especially considering multiple lifetimes, multiple births, and the mercy of having multiple tries. It's accomplishable. So even while we are blind, we are also given mercy in a strategic, grander sense, but tactically on a moment-to-moment level, a life-to-life level, a experience-to-experience level. We don't know what we're doing. We never have, and we never will until we find the way ourselves. It is difficult, but it can be done. Things can be accomplished. Inner peace can be found, and lessons can be learned. But if you feel isolated, alone, and like none of this makes any sense, then you are joining billions of human beings before you who have encountered a similar situation where they don't know what's going on. All they can do is do the best they can with what they have and what they see around them. For this reason, we should both understand that we're going to go through a lot of suffering, a lot, but that there is hope, because the clues are around us and our tries are infinite. Don't beat yourself up too much. Don't think that because you fail that you are meant to fail, or you are meant to repeat the mistakes of your past. we are meant to understand. It just takes time. Thank you very much, and hope all of you have a wonderful day.